Oh, hamburger juice. It's your boy, Smoke Screenless Pride.
Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. We're going to pull off the Jesus hat, put it to the side, and bam! Let's talk about the MOTU Thundercats Panthro, baby. And this fig is a great filler for your Thundercats. Now, I'm not going to be talking or showing any of the special gear that he comes with for the MOTU because I'm not concerned with that. I didn't buy him for that. I bought him specifically and only for the to fill in the SUPER7 Thundercats for a Pinless Panthro, because there's no way I'm going to spend $500 to get a Pinless Panthro with a Thunder Tank. Now, it's a possibility, a strong possibility that they'll make another Panthro at Target that'll be $35 to $38, something like that, fam. But my thing is, we still shouldn't be paying that much. And I have been saying for years that I wanted another brand to step up and make the Thundercats, because SUPER7 has these ridiculous prices because there is no competition for them. There's no one that's making Thundercats besides SUPER7, so they think Thundercats is like them, so they can do whatever they want, however they want. They don't have to listen to what some of the fans say. They listen to some fans, but only the fans that agree with Brian Flynn. They only listen to those fans. Now, I'm not saying that they've done a bad job. They haven't. The figs look great. We got the Thunder Tank. It looks great to me. Cast Layer looks great to me. The figures look great. Villains look great. The heroes look great. The only issue I have, fam, well, I have two issues. One is the price. It's ridiculous. The price for these figures are ridiculous. And two, the posability of the figures are lackluster at best. We are way past the age of just having figs single jointed, and the fact that Brian Flynn says it's a choice, and there's a whole lot of I from Brian Flynn, me. And I got this from when I did an interview with him, so that's just an irritation to me, fam. And I wanted somebody to come in who's going to have a reasonable price for Thundercats. And when Mattel first brought out these MOTUs, I was happy, and then I saw the size of line on them, like, oh man, why? And then I seen this Panthro, and I was like, man, that Panthro looks good. I wish he would be the size around SUPER7's, right? Because it's only 21 and some change. And then I saw Mr. Arcade. I saw his video, and I was like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. It's around the size of that, a smidge shorter, still work. He's even bulkier than Panthro, so it's cool. So I ordered the fig off of eBay. It cost me about $34, which is I'm willing to pay because I wanted to get the figure sooner, right? So I really wanted to look at this fig. So, but if you wait for it to hit the stores, it'll be 21 and some change. That's the price I feel SUPER7 should be for those. And then for the Ultimates, really should be 21 as well, because if you look at all the stuff that you get from the MOTU for their pop and swap crossover stuff, they get a lot of gear. They get a lot of accessories. So it could be 21. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, the Panther, when I got him, there was some things. The figure looked good, but the way his Duntadons were made, was thrown off and restricting his leg movement. So what I did was I started shaving it down, but it wasn't looking right when I shaved it down. So what I decided to do was crack it open, and meaning just the Thundercat part, because remember you could pop and swap. So I cracked it open. I had already took the legs off, and I took half of the legs, or Thundercat. I took the half of the Thundercat / draw / shorts that had the ball pegs in there to attach the legs, and the piece that'll let you connect it to the upper torso. I glued the torsos. I glued the ball pegs, and I glued the piece that let you connect in there to make sure it stayed good, because I didn't have the other half to connect to stabilize it. Then I had this pack that SUPER7 gave to fix the miscoloration of Vultureman's quote-unquote fur for his neck, and it came with a shoulder piece and then all this other stuff. So I took the draws Thundercats that came with that, and I slid that half in there, and when I did that, I snapped it back in, and voila, I was able to have better range movement for Panthro. Now there's some scuff marks on, I believe, his left upper thigh, going toward the Thundercats, and that's because during the process of me shaving down the Thundercats, and I know y'all probably getting tired of me saying it, but I'm gonna keep on saying it for right now. Tired of me in the process of me shaving those down. What happens is when I try to move the legs up and down to see how much range I had, it was rubbing onto that, which gave it those little bit of wear. So not necessarily wear, stress marks. That's what I'm looking for. Those little bit of stress marks on there. So that's why that looks like that. But other than that, fam, I think it looks good. Now the upper torso of this Panthro is bigger than the other Panthro. So because the shorts are made slightly smaller, it's thrown off in the back. But the gear that he wears that has the spikes and the way the attaching piece for the Thundercat symbol is, it makes it fit the way it needs to fit to cover it for me, fam, and I'm cool with that. But other than that, I'm pleased with it. I think it came out the way I wanted it to come. I still hope that SUPER7, that Mattel will redo them and when they redo them again, double joint them. If anything, double joint. They could actually probably leave the arms the same, but I would prefer for them to be double jointed, but definitely double joint the legs. It makes such a difference, fam, for the legs to be double jointed. I think it would really, really change things. But this figure is good. As you can see, he fits in well with the SUPER7 Thundercats, fits in well in the Thunder Tank. And again, fam, it's only $21. You may not have an issue with whatever. I do a lot of tweaking to my figs, and that's just how I am. As you can see, this Tigra is able to kneel, so I did some work on his legs to get him to do that. And I did this with the Panthro, and I just want my figs to be a certain way, fam. And sometimes the company's just not going to do it, and you're going to have to do it yourself. It just is what it is, fam. But this Panthro is definitely, to me, worth it. I am so glad that they made him bigger, because he fits in nicely, and his color is brighter, so it pops and fits a lot more with the deluxes. The Chitara is brighter, the Tigra is brighter. You have the LED lino right here. It's a nice bright color, and that Panthro fits in good. The other Panthro, I mean, it's okay. I mean, it is what it is. That's all we had, but it's dull. And I understand it's along with the cartoon. I get that. But this color, this Panthro just pops in a way to where it feels like if they were to redo a Panthro for the deluxe, that maybe they could aim for this brighter color. Since they always doing stuff brighter, then they should aim for that. So let me know what you think, fam. Is this a pass or a grab? Do you like this? Do you not like this? Let your boy know. Like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe.